just say, we got to do something, you know? We got to form something. What were we going to form? We should form a coalition, something, and have a name. We would have Buzzards Bay.
George was one of the most warm, friendly, enthusiastic marine biologists I ever met. George liked people, and he liked people a lot, and so he wanted to connect with them, and he did that by explaining science to them.
And we just formulated people from Falmouth and New Bedford, Marion, you know, people that were interested in doing this. Our goal was to see if we could get every town represented, come up with major issues that we thought had to be addressed.
Well, I think that George had a level of enthusiasm for science that was unmatched in the coalition's board of directors. He came from a strong scientific background, so setting up a protocol that could be undertaken by citizen scientists was something that he was very comfortable with, and he did a great job. And I think trained people who've now trained other people, and it's snowballed in a wonderful way.
I've lived on the planet a few years now, and you know, a big change occurs. You know, you're 50, you say, oh my God, I'm 50 years old, I'm reaching the end of my life, and I'm never gonna live until to 70 or 60 even. And then all of a sudden you're 70 and you look back, seeing the junk along the beaches and so forth, and that's changed.
George was one of a kind, but I think what we'll see is that his training, particularly through the Coalition for Buzzards Bay and the sampling programs that he set up and the citizen involvement, will go on, and young people who've been doing those things when they go off to college and graduate school and so forth, they'll never be George, but there'll be bits and pieces of George out there in their outreach to the community of combining science with public understanding.
I am really optimistic. And I don't know if it'll happen in my lifetime, you know? George
was so enthusiastic about his work and his public outreach. He's trained a lot of young people. A lot of young people have observed him in action. So his spirit, his communication skills will live on.